Thank you very much. Well, it's great to be here. The subject of family businesses is my absolute favorite subject. I've lived in a family business. I was born into a family business. I've run a family business. Same thing with my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather. We are 4 generations of founders of family businesses, owners of family businesses, and sellers of family businesses. A very, very different approach to maintaining wealth. Family businesses are typically set up to be perpetuated, passed on to the next generation. This is not our approach. In fact, when I drove out of our parking lot for the very last time in February of 2007, having helped sell my father's family business, I thought, you know, this is really odd. We didn't perpetuate the business again. This is the 4th time we have started a business as a family and sold it. And it sure didn't feel like failure. In fact, that day actually was a great day. It was a celebrative day. We had actually sold our business near the peak of its enterprise value, and I did it with my father's help, and he did it with my help. It was a strange day. And I thought, you know, I got to write this book. This book has never been written. All of the books that I read on family businesses were about how to fix the family business, how to fix the relationship between parents and children, how to pass on the business, how to move that business forward. Like somehow the longevity of the business was the goal, that a 2nd generation business was more successful than a 1st generation, a 3rd more successful than a 2nd, and 4th more successful than anything. Well, that just never resonated for us. In fact, as I started to look at family businesses and look at the data, only 3% of family businesses make it to the 3rd generation. 3%. How many founders of businesses in the room today? Most of you are founders of businesses. It doesn't surprise me. You have a 3% chance of your grandchildren running your business. And if you read the literature, if you read popular mythology, if you read business studies and case studies, we all celebrate the Wrigleys and the Morgans and the Rothschilds. All of these family businesses, these dynastic family businesses that have continued on for generation to generation, they're held up as examples of successful family businesses. Hooey. Nonsense. The great family businesses have always been sold. They have always passed their wealth. In fact, let's go back to the Rothschilds and look at their very first businesses that they started in the early 1800s. There's very little today that resembles the original business. The great dynastic families, the Morgans, the Stanleys, the Vanderbilts, the Carnegies, have always sold their businesses, have always passed their wealth. They've always passed the values of how to create wealth, the experience on how to create wealth. This is smart money. This is smart family. Operating businesses simply do not last. Your business will come to an end. Your business will be sold. Of the 100 largest businesses in the year 1900, these are the largest, best funded, best capitalized, best branded, biggest companies in America. How many do you suppose were standing 100 years later? That's 4 generations, 100 years, 25 years a generation. The answer, 16. Now this is the biggest and the best of breed. Gone. Pursuing the longevity of business simply is fool's gold. Businesses have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Always have, always will. And it's not a reflection of the quality of management. The irresponsible spendthrift son who doesn't have any discernible work ethic. The reality is a business changes. Consumer preference, consumer demand, and taste change for the services and the products that that business offers. Beginning, middle, and end. Now, where are you in your business? Where is your business in its life cycle? Beginning, middle, or end? Do you have family in your business? Are you about to make the single greatest mistake that most family businesses make, and that is thrusting your business into the reluctant hands of your progeny by gifting your business, by making it so easy for them to continue to pursue a career in a business that is at the end of its life cycle? Where is your business in its life cycle? The smart money, the smart families, The dynastic families never, ever, ever gift their businesses. They always sell their business to their children. Ooh, does that feel odd? Sell your business to your children. That doesn't seem very family-like. What about the family discount? Anytime you offer your business to your company at a discount, you'll make the business easy for your children to keep. They'll stay for all the wrong reasons. The smart money always get their children to risk their capital, to purchase their business at market rates so that they do it for all the right reasons. They're in essence passing a judgment on their own capacity to make money with that business. If the children in your business decide to take a pass and not risk their capital, they're in effect saying they don't think that business has a future. In fact, it's probably at the end of its life cycle. Wealth protection measure number 1. Now, I don't have time tonight to go through all the 12 questions, but that's the big one. The big one. Do you want to sell your shares in your business to your child, yes or no? These are not wiggle room questions. Yes or no. Now, I can tell you, in the city of Manhattan here tonight, that there are tens of thousands of businesses where the children think the parents are going to gift the business, and the parents think that the children are going to buy the business. And guess what? No one's having the conversation. It's like the conversation is so painful, and the potential answers are so damaging that the conversation is never had. Never had. Silence continues and has and always will be the great destroyer of wealth and family businesses. It's why I wrote the book, to give family business owners and the children, all families, a series of questions that they can ask themselves, come together, and collaboratively build their plan together. Who's going to own the business? Every single business is for sale. Always for sale, always. When will your business be for sale? Who will own your business? Will your child buy it? If your child says he doesn't want to buy it, do you have a key employee who's going to buy your business? An outside investor? Maybe a competitor? Do you talk to your competitors? Ooh, there's a scary thought. Someone is going to buy your business. That's what exit planning is. That's what transition planning is, exploring the finality of your business, closing your eyes and imagining what your business looks like without you as an owner, and when does that happen? When is that moment in time? And if it happens to be the day that you plan on retiring, here's a little heads up. On the day you plan on walking out your door, it is very rare that someone coincidentally walks through that door with a check. Very rare in my experience. You need to plan this. You need to make this happen. If your business isn't for sale to your children, the question is, who is it for sale to? That's your question. That's your job. That's your responsibility if, in fact, you want to protect your nest egg, your single largest asset. And that is what my book is about. Thank you very much.